Well, due to the ancient biopic movie of Super 24 and my final movie review of Super 24. No, it's trivia. I have no choice to final movie review of Super 24. That was, but you know what? Screw it. I sat out there watching a movie with my brother because he wanted to see the movie, and because, Super 24 and the holidays, I wanted to get my brother a great plane. Yep.
I mean, I paid for the ticket.
Oh, yeah,
so
good point.
I don't know how much.
Oh, yeah, good point. But, it didn't matter. So, yeah, let's get the part started, shall we? Hey, let me take one here.
What's up, people?
Yep. And we got a complete unknown. The movie of 2024 and my last movie of 2024. Like I said before, no doctor would be my last movie of 2024, but yeah, change of plans. I'm going to redact that statement and have to tell this movie instead. Anyway, yes, so let's get the plot started. So, what's the plot of A Complete Unknown? The newest biopic of Jane Mangold. No. New York, early 1960s, against the backdrop of violent music scene and tumultuous cultural upheaval, an enigmatic 19-year-old from Minnesota arrives in the West Village with his guitar and revolutionary talent, destined to change the course of American music. As he forms his most intimate relationship in the light and like the fame grows. Here we are. It's right. Museum. Yep. Where it goes restless, I think that's what it says.
Makes a controversial. As he forms his most intimate relationships during his rise to fame, he grows restless with the folk movement and refusing to be defined. Makes a controversial choice that culturally reverberates worldwide. Timothée Chalamet stars and sings as Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
And James Mangold, A Complete Unknown. The electric true story behind the rise of one of the most iconic singer-songwriters in history.
Yeah, never the part in that show. Okay, now going to the movie, as you all don't know, biopic was one of the genres that I really not interested about. No, don't know. I did see all James Mangold stuff. I like James Mangold director. He directed Logan, my favorite, favorite like Superman movie ever. That's the Wolverine, which is the secret of that movie. He also directed the Indiana Jones movie, which was, whatever. Looking back at it, was not that great. It wasn't that bad movie. It was just, whatever. But he did direct another good movie I watched him. The one with Kristen Bell.
Ford vs. Ferrari.
Yeah, that movie. That movie's really good. I enjoyed that movie. So I went to really blind. I knew nothing, and I went blind here. And I know what this 2 hour at the end 10-minute movie. What am I concluding? I'm conflicted because is this a movie about Bob Dylan himself or is it a movie about his career? It's kind of a weird story. What do you think?
Well, I guess those things are somewhat intertwined. His life and his career. Yeah, I mean, it didn't really. Maybe by design, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about it. It didn't totally penetrate like the mystery of Bob Dylan. You know, he's known as this kind of like enigmatic figure.
Yeah.
It's tough to pin down. Who is this guy behind the glasses? But I think that was in some ways a point of the movie.
Yeah.
Thus the title of the movie.
Yeah.
There's a scene where a character says something about being like a plate, being a plate, and he's the guy spinning it, and you know that kind of crystallized the movie.
Yeah.
So really, it's at the same time about these various people. You know, Elle Fanning's character, Joan Baez, Edward Norton's character, kind of on how they're reacting to it because they realize it's like, oh dang, this guy's the one.
Yeah.
But what does it mean to be around this sort of like gravitational force?
We just got a nice brain or an asshole. We don't know. It's kind of all over the place. But that's the kind of Timothée Chalamet at the ad Bob Dylan. He's great.
He's the man.
Like
he's that guy.
He's been killing it all. He was great in Dune. He was great I think in this movie. I did not see Wonka not see that movie. I know he was in that movie. I think he was good in that.
Yeah, he delivers. You know, I mean, at this point, like he's one of those guys where if he's in a movie, it's like, oh dang.
Yeah. Like
he brings it.
Like he did A-game and he did a good job. Ed Norton, I think he played.
He played Pete Seeger. The other like a big folk musician who kind of was his mentor, you might say. He was good in it. You know, he kind of played the old guard.
Yeah.
Where it's, you know, he's bringing him along and then realized at a certain point, like, this guy's going this guy's going way further than I ever
than
thought
I
I
ever
would or
could.
could. And it's like, you could see him, like, his, like, facial reactions. He has time
Yeah.
to, like, adjusting to, like, well, who was this kid I met in, like, 1961?
Yeah, to 1965,
Yeah,
which we
exactly.
cut years
So,
later.
he does good, you know. He's also one of those actors where it's,
Yeah.
you know.
Like, the other category, Ellie Fanning, Monica Barbero, I don't know.
Yeah, love Elle Fanning,
Yeah.
you know. Always happy to see her show up. Monica Barbaro, I'm less familiar with.
I don't know her work.
But she was good too.
Yeah.
You know, I read in an interview she could not play the guitar and wasn't much of like a singer, like
Yeah.
having to like sing. But you know, you wouldn't know watching the movie. She did a good job.
Yeah, she did a good job. Oh, they did a good job.
Yeah.
About the story, as I said, I'm conflicted because on the one hand, I get that it's Bob Dylan's story. You know, okay, it may not be Bob Dylan's story period from the beginning to the end. We don't know that. But boy, God, this was a kind of all over the place movie. No, is it a bad movie? No. Is it amazing? No. It's not bad. But in a biopic, it's confusing because wait, are we finding Bob Dylan at the racist stuff, his career stuff, or all over the place? I just feel like I can't connect with what's going on. I feel kind of lost. I don't know. Maybe one movie if I see it again, maybe I can connect the pieces. But this was kind of a freaking movie. What do you think?
Like, I liked it. You know,
Yeah.
I tend to be on the side of caution when it comes to biopics, musical biopics in particular.
Yeah.
Not to throw shade on one, but I saw the Bob Marley movie, and that movie just kind of was just not as good, frankly.
I did hear about that one.
In my opinion, at least, you know,
Yeah.
everyone. I like. I mean, both of those movies, but you know, I tend to more like biopics that, you know, especially someone like Bob Dylan
Yeah.
and Bob Marley. It's tough to encompass like their whole life in a 2-hour
movie.
So I enjoy that they took like a key period, and you know, this movie going from 61 to when he goes electric in 65.
Yeah.
You know, that's sort of like a key
Key
moment in the Dylan
the Dylan story.
legend, you know, mythology there. So it was,
Yeah.
I liked where it ended. Him, you know,
Him accepting.
him building up to that place.
Yeah.
You know, so it was good. I liked it. You know, James Mangold didn't walk the line. The Johnny Cash biopic as well.
Yeah, I did hear that was good. Yeah.
So we know his way around the music biopic. You know,
Yeah.
well done. You know, Chalamet did a good job singing. You know, he didn't like
Like,
totally sound like Bob Dylan, but of course,
which
like,
is obvious because the little Bob Dylan.
yeah, he's such a distinctive. But he
Yeah.
did a really good job in also like conveying like Dylan's like caginess. Like it was
Yeah.
tough to get a read on him at times, and like, you know, there was multiple points where people were asking like, well, what do you want? And he like didn't really have,
Didn't have an answer.
or maybe he did, he just didn't want to say it. Like he
Yeah.
wanted other people. I don't know. It's tough. That's part of the movie. You know, part of the character.
That's part of Bob Dylan's story.
Thus, a complete unknown. But
Yeah.
I seem to, I quite liked it. I was a bit surprised about how much I did. I was, as I said, cautious going into it. But,
Yeah.
But in the end, it got me.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know, I'm sure it'll be nominated for a handful of Oscars here and there.
Will it win anything? Who knows? I don't follow the Oscars like I used to. I walked at the Oscars a long time ago. But, oh, hi, Billy. Yep. So, what, ultimate spoilers. The music was good.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not a big, like,
Yeah.
early folk music fan, but I enjoy Bob Dylan's music.
Yeah. Pacing was, I think about the gap, but if we go to put on me that cut.
Well, yeah, because the first half of the movie is covering like a period of 3 to 4
Yeah, 3
years or so.
Yeah, two
And the whole
Mr.
like, last
Crisis.
part of the movie is
Yeah.
like so it's like in one half of the movie's 3 years. Second half kind of slows it down a little bit to tell the sort of one key
story.
year in his life, so to speak. I don't, you know.
And then we cut the 1965 to.
Well, that's what I meant.
Oh, I mean.
Because the first part is like 61 to 63,
Yeah,
64,
63.
jumps ahead to 65, and that kind of is sort of so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what kind of lost me. Yeah, I got the love that part. But, what to talk about? This movie, I don't know how you talk, but I got nothing to say. What do you think?
I think we covered it. You know,
Alright.
I would recommend it for, you know, Chalamet's performance, the music.
Yep.
You know, James Mangold. You know, he can kind of be hit and miss here and there, but he's usually, regardless, like a sturdy hand. You know, you're not gonna, at least me. I wasn't bored watching it.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah. What's the best biopic I've ever seen?
No.
But was
I think Rocket Man is probably a bad movie, I mean.
Oh, I like this more than Rocket Man, but that's a story for another day.
Yeah, I
And
understand
then,
that.
was it the worst?
Thank you.
No.
So
This one a bad movie. It was just
Stop.
fine.
there we go.
Oh yeah, what's your rating?
I'm gonna give it 3.5 out of 5.
Nice.
Quite liked it. The parts, I don't know. Sometimes the beginning of the movies, I can always be a bit like, I don't know, man. I
Yeah.
don't know how this is gonna go. But then by the end, it got me. You know, I like Bob Dylan's music. You know, I enjoy the whole like him going electric thing is always a fascinating thing for me. So I really like that documentary. What is it? Don't Look Back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so just that like it's like crazy that people got so upset that he used an electric guitar.
Yeah.
Mind-boggling.
Some people out there they don't give a damn about rock and roll music, but
Yeah, there was that part too where like he's asking him like about rock and roll. And,
Yeah.
like, you could tell that like he wanted to go in different directions and maybe like the scene that he was in wouldn't let him. They wanted to put him in a box, you know. He didn't want to be put in a
I
box.
screw that.
Okay, so 3.5 out of 5. I'm sticking with it.
Yeah. But as for me, you know, actually, this movie is tough not to crack because it didn't make me angry. It didn't piss me off. No, it's not a bad movie. I give it a. What is this tough movie I'm going to? You know what? Screw it. I will give it a 3 out of 5 stars. Movie good. It's a fine movie. It's the one tell you want to give it a 2-1. Those are for bad movies. That's why I got pissed off. Those are horror movies. This was just okay. Now will be on my top 10 best movie list of 2024. I doubt it, but it'll probably be on my honorable mention. Honorable mention. Yep. Caught myself. Yep. I think that's about it. Alright, that's a review of A Complete Unknown, my final movie of 2024. 2024 of a year movie been kind of mixed bag at best. They've been good, they've been bad. It's kind of been an all over the year as a whole. But anyway, that's a review of Complete Unknown. Please comment more. So you guys think about this biopic, well, music biopic. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Also, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to the channel. Oh, you got one. What's your favorite biopic, music, film, or what your favorite media as a whole? Please comment below. Also, subscribe to my channel. Please get the bell. Okay, I'm sorry. Catch up, web, and Hawkeye Drill. I'm good movie. Where we find you?
Follow the News Argus on Instagram.
Yep.
Goldsboro News Argus. Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Yep. And you can follow me at the social media. Follow Bruce Guy. Bruce Guy on Twitter goes to hell. And I'll talk to you later. See ya. Bye.